What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm taking this Ferrari 348 TS to Cars and Coffee, and I've got a bunch of friends to tag along with us, such as this Porsche 911 Carrera, along with this 800 horsepower Aston Martin Vantage. So join me today while we head to Cars and Coffee and check out all the incredible cars there. Taking a quick stop at Dunkin' Donuts, and oh my gosh, all three of these cars look incredible. Heading over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge right now, as you can see right there. So crazy, the car sounds so loud. All right, we picked up some more cars, the C8 up there, another Porsche, as you'll see in a sec, and we've got the Aston Martin and 911 behind us. Already we've got some cool cars here, a lot of Audi RS cars, BMW G80s. Wow, some good stuff here so far. Okay, to start it off, we've got the Audis. We've got an Audi S4, but then over here, we've got a G80 convertible that is crazy built. It's an M4 CS convertible, the highest spec you can get, carbon all over, laser lights, and oh my gosh, look at all the carbon inside that engine bay. Then we've got an Audi RS3. All right, then in this row real quick, we have a Porsche 911 Carrera with the GTS wing. Then we have an Alfa Romeo sedan. Again, now we have another G80 BMW M3. Very, very nice color. A very nice F87 BMW M2. And then a W204 Mercedes C63 AMG with the Weisstech supercharger. Then we've got an F80 BMW M3 and a Gen 1 Audi R8 V10 twin turbo. As you can see, the two turbos are in here along with that V10 engine. You wouldn't even tell from looking at the outside of this car. It looks roughly stock. All right, moving on to more of the exotic cars. We got a 911 Turbo S, a Lamborghini Gallardo, and an old Porsche 911. And then here's the row that we parked in. There's the Ferrari right over there, but we've got a 911 GT4 RS, a 911 991 GT3 RS, the Aston Martin Vantage that we cruised here with. This thing sounds incredible. Of course, the 348. And I parked next to a Lamborghini Aventador. Kind of stressful. This car is an Aventador S worth upwards of like $500,000. We've got more Porsche 911s, another Cayman, and then right over here, we've got a 2017 Audi R8 with twin turbos. Yeah, check out these turbos. Oh my gosh, and it's got a full bumper delete as well. And the R8 is next to a Gen 1 Dodge Viper. We've got my buddy's Porsche 911. Here comes that Gen 1 twin turbo R8. Check out the spec on this 911 Turbo S. This color is absolutely gorgeous, and it has stitching that matches the paint as well. Boom, and then we have a 991 Porsche 911 GT3. Also, a DeLorean showed up as well, and oh my gosh, these things are so sick. What is going on? We have a whole row of WRXs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 way back there. This guy even has a 360 camera. What the heck? And then, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the star of today's Cars and Coffee, the Singer Porsche 911. This is one of 450 worldwide and costs upwards of $1 million. Just look at this brown leather interior. Oh my gosh. This spec is absolutely gorgeous. Then up here we have a Lexus LC500 and a bunch of JDM cars like this Nissan GTR, as well as that C8 Corvette that we cruised here with. Overall, a pretty great show. A lot of exotics, a lot of BMWs and European cars, a lot of variety here, but this is not it. You are not going to want to miss the car show that we head to later this afternoon. Here goes that beautiful M4 CS. Look at that carbon hood. Oh my gosh. Well, this car meet was actually great. There was a lot of exotics, a lot of European cars, so much variety, but now we're going to head to downtown Annapolis to another car meet to see what all is down there. There's some people waiting. I gotta give it some gas for them. There's an underpass! All right, we have parked up at Annapolis Cars and Coffee. As you can see, our 3 cars right back there, next to a Gen 2 Dodge Viper. Then we've got a GT500, a Ferrari 308, an amazing spec 911 Turbo S. We've got a Rolls Royce going by. We've got not 1, but 2 C8 Corvettes. Which color do you like better? And we've got 2 C6 Corvettes, a red and a blue. Which color of these do you like better? Oh, now we've got a black C8 Corvette. And my goodness, our 3 cars look so good together, and that GT500. Well, that is about all for this show, but later this afternoon we're heading to another car show about 30 minutes away, and it's going to be just as good, so make sure to stick around for that. All right, we are about to be on our way to the last and final car show of the day, but right now we're getting gas in the Ferrari. Let's see how expensive it's gonna be. Of course, you've always got to fill it with 93 octane. Almost above $40. Oh, there we go, there's 40. Oh, $41.07 for 10 gallons of gas. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, everybody, we are almost at the car meet. I have never been to this meet in my entire life, so I am very curious what cars will be there, but we'll find out in just a sec. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the park. So far, I see some classic cars, then behind us is a C8 Z06. I think this is going to be a massive show. There's literally traffic to get into this place, so this is going to be a great turnout. Okay, so to bring a show car in, we had to pay $25 plus 20 for the cameraman. What the heck? They gave us a yellow wristband and a yellow piece of paper to, I guess, show that we paid and we're going to be presenting this Ferrari. So I'm expecting this to be very good. All right, we have made it to the meet, and already we've got a bunch of cool cars like this C8 Z06 we saw earlier, but oh my gosh, this car is loud. We've got another Chevrolet SS and this Mini Cooper that has eyelashes and butterfly doors. We've got another C8 Z06 and an entire row of C8 Corvettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that blue one over there, 8. Then we've got a Lexus LC500 with an absolutely beautiful interior. This C8 has butterfly doors. Let me know, what do you think of it? Honestly, I don't actually think it's that horrible because sometimes people mistake these for Lamborghinis, but obviously it is not. So I don't know how I feel about it. Over here we've got a bunch of classic Chevys, like this beautiful truck and a Cadillac. Another Cadillac over here, and then here is the Ferrari 348. Then over here we've got the Mopar, we've got 2 Challengers, and another one over here. We've got a pink Dodge Challenger and more Dodge Chargers. A yellow C8 and this Mustang just pulled up as well. All right, well that was an overall pretty cool show. Just saw that S63 and another Z06 Corvette at the end. So that being said, that is going to end off today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Ferrari 348 video.